Hello. My name is Robert Payton. I'm here to see the chief,
Okay,
but
wonderful.
but I would like to start off by saying I am recording the conversation. I just wanted to let you know.
I'll let him know.
All right. Thank you.
Come on back.
Thank you.
Follow me.
All right.
Yeah, sit right there.
All right. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
How you doing? Pretty good. First, I'd like to say thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to see me.
You're welcome.
Um, I'm not sure if you were aware or have been made aware of the accident that happened on the 8th and everything.
Yeah, I read them before.
Okay, so I have a few things if you'd like to look at them. I also made multiple copies so you can keep them if you would like. Um, so the talking points are the concerns that I have. I also have a copy of the receipt from the tow company that I'd like to talk to you about as well. And I'm pretty sure the next two papers are the duty of care, how the state of Alabama feels about what happened, that directly correlates to the accident. Also, the case law, which I am aware it's not in the state of Alabama, but case law can still be used as a precedent when doing a report for like accident or criminal. Um, but these are my concerns. Um, First of all, the way it was written out on the report, the liability for the accident was completely 100% on me, said by your officer. But yet, it he put in there that it was a 45-mile-an-hour zone. The lady was going 40 when she hit me. It was actually a 35-mile-per-hour zone.
I'm pretty sure that sign is incorrect.
The posted speed limit sign is incorrect, sir?
Our speed limits are set by city ordinance. Um, the state puts those signs up, not the city. But I'm pretty sure that it is 45, still 45 on Highway 90. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I'm concerned about the misrepresentation of the speed, even if she didn't wasn't aware that that wasn't the correct speed limit posted. Shouldn't she drive by the posted speed limit? You would think so, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Right. Your officer also said I was going approximately 10 miles an hour, and I'm guessing he assumed that by the damage because he said originally that the damage you could see it on the body report or the body cam that the damage done to my vehicle, someone had to have been going over the speed limit. So he put her as going 40 miles an hour and put me as 10. So I don't know if she was going 50 when she hit me or what it was, but somehow that speed limit was calculated in, but I was at a standstill when I was hit. Your officer also said on the report, or told his lieutenant, his direct supervisor, that I had crossed two lanes of highway, which when I was still in the first lane, trying to see if I looked to my right side to make sure no cars were coming, like which is my duty to do.
Mhm.
And in that time, before I could even turn left, the very front end of my vehicle was struck. Now, in the state of Alabama, like you read, if someone waves you out on the incoming traffic, they are assuming partial responsibility, if not all the responsibility of your safety.
Mhm.
Do you agree or disagree?
I would agree that that is theoretically accurate,
Theoretically accurate.
but let me stop you there. I'm not an expert on civil law. I'm not an attorney.
Right.
Um, I'm not qualified to answer that question, quite frankly.
All right.
I've been doing this job for 30 years, and
Mhm.
it's strictly dealt with criminal statutes. I don't deal with civil law.
Right. So, what did your officer use to determine I was the one that caused? Did he look up any of the laws? Did he look up any of the statutes in Alabama?
You failed to yield the right of way.
No, I did yield and waited, and then a car waved me out.
Had you yield, you would have not been struck. It was your responsibility to make sure there was no traffic on the other side of that.
And that's what I was
property.
doing when I was struck, sir. I
Well, you
was
must have been in her lane, or she wouldn't
the
have hit you.
very front end of my car, because I could. If you did, you read the report? It's a massive RV that
I
was
did.
parked in front of me. I could not see past it, so I did the best I could, which was ease up in front of the RV, look right to make sure I wasn't going to get smacked by an oncoming car, because I assumed the guy that was responsible for my safety that waved me out knew that there was no cars coming this way that I couldn't see.
An assumption you should not have made.
But
The
again,
best thing you could have done is waited for traffic to clear when you didn't have a
I waved him forward.
obstructed.
I waved him forward, sir, and he continued to wave me out. Would not move. I mean, that's our opinion, right? That's your opinion on the matter. But you
Exactly
read
my
right there
opinion.
how the state of Alabama feels about it.
And I'm telling you that I can't do anything about that.
Oh, yeah, all right, and I understand that. Now, about the other misconceptions on the report, when I asked the captain if he could have his officer fix the report, he told me it was unethical for him to have an officer rewrite a report. That makes no sense
I
to
don't
me.
know about unethical if there was a reason, but he sees no reason, and I see no reason. For
With
the
all
officer
of the
to
things that I
change-
just pointed out
I
to you,
see
sir?
no reason for the officer to change that report. It is the officer's opinion. He's not a crash reconstructionist.
Right.
He just goes with what he sees at the scene and what his experience tells him and what the witnesses say. And then he issues an opinion. And that's what he did.
Right, and I understand that, but his opinion could cost me my vehicle, like complete. I'd have to do all the payments on that already after paying almost $1,000 for a vehicle that I didn't even know where it was at for 15 days. That your lieutenant said I'd never asked about.
We work about 150 crashes a month. Do you know how many people we have to track down and tell them where their tow trucks are?
You
I
did-
mean, where their vehicle was
Right,
towed to?
right. You didn't have to track me down though. I called multiple times and left multiple voicemails.
Not according to what the
Lieutenant,
lieutenant said.
right? Have you reviewed these recordings?
I have not.
And so on the scene, when the officer told me he couldn't give me any information where my vehicle was being taken to, what is the excuse for that?
Well, like she told you, if there's two vehicles,
Mhm.
they call for two wreckers.
Mm-hmm.
They won't know who is pulling what vehicle until the tow trucks
Right,
actually
and-
get there.
And when I asked him, right after he told me I was free to leave, when I asked him where my vehicle was being taken to, after he had made all the phone calls, done everything he had to do, why couldn't he then tell me, I called these two companies, you can call either one and find out which one has your vehicle? Instead of costing me almost $9,000
I
or
can't answer
$900. So you don't feel like there's any responsibility that falls on the officer or the receptionist that took my message or the lieutenant that reviewed my messages and said that I never asked?
You know, I mean, I'll go back and listen to the phone calls if that's what you want me to do.
I mean, yes, I would really appreciate it. I mean, and your captain told me that, and I understand that lawfully you aren't obligated to release body cam footage.
We're not.
Right, you're not legally obligated to. Doesn't mean you can't. It just means you're not legally obligated to,
Correct.
right? But yeah, your officer told me that you would not release body cam footage, or your captain, I'm sorry, said that you would not release body cam forward, and I quote, because sometimes people upload it on the internet and it makes us look bad.
Sometimes it is manipulated.
Right,
But I tell you what I will do. You can come in here and watch it, but I will not provide you with a copy of it.
that was actually my next question. If you wouldn't mind, if I sat down with you and we reviewed the body cam footage and the voicemails I left and the conversations that I had.
I can do that.
And I mean, I'd really appreciate that. Just like some kind of transparency, because y'all are saying one thing, and I know for a fact it's another way. And I mean, I'm not calling her a liar. She might have not misheard or didn't hear or didn't get the right voicemail. But I have pictures, screenshots of every phone call I made up here, along with the times and dates of those phone calls.
Okay.
So I
Did
mean,
you make copies of that?
yes, sir, I did. I have copies. Would you like that as well?
I would.
So I called. Let me make sure this is the right date. Okay, yes, it starts on July 10th. I called at 4:01 on July 10th. That was 2 days after my accident,
Okay.
because I was told on scene someone would be in touch in the next couple of days to let me know where my vehicle was. Then I was told, I called back up there again on, it's 12:52 p.m. I'm not exactly sure of the date. I think it's going to be on, it might have got cut off.
We should be able to find them from your,
I was going to say,
from your phone number.
I was going to say you could just pull up my number
What
on
number
y'all's
were you
record.
calling from?
It would be the, and another thing I'd like to bring up that I wasn't even aware of until today, my vehicle shouldn't even been towed off. It was drivable on the scene.
Was my understanding you disappeared?
No, so that is what I'm saying. No. First of all, your lieutenant tried to say that I left in an ambulance, which I denied. I did not leave in an ambulance. Then she said I left of my own volition, which I did not. And then when I was told to leave, I could leave the scene, I walked 30 yards into the parking lot and waited another 30 minutes for my father to arrive to pick me up.
Okay, we'll be able to hopefully clear all that out.
And I mean,
Let me tell you this.
Okay.
I'm going out of town this week.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be out of town Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then I'll be back from that trip and be out of town again the following week.
Right.
So either you're gonna have to wait, or I can try to get you sit down with Captain Artis. If you don't want to sit with him, I got another captain, and he can do the same thing.
I mean, to be honest, I would rather you view it yourself so I can wait. But I'm not trying to make money off nobody. I'm not trying to do anything like that. That's why I didn't even.
I get that you're frustrated.
I mean, I'm a blue collar worker. Like I explained to the captain, I've been off work for a little under a year. My wife was diagnosed with triple negative aggressive breast cancer, and I've been at home trying to take care of her. We finally save up, buy a new vehicle so I can get to like little side jobs just to make a little bit of money. Then I get in an accident, and now for this last month I haven't even been able to work one day because I didn't have a vehicle. And all I'm asking is for y'all to for some accountability on the fact that y'all could have told me where my vehicle was for 15 days. Even the tow company had remorse and compassion. He voided from the day I called till today when I was actually able to get the money to actually pick up my vehicle when I told him the story and what happened. Even he had compassion there.
I got you.
And I mean, I'm not trying to wring anybody's neck on everything. I've definitely called people. The lieutenant said I didn't. I know I asked multiple times. I asked the police officer on scene. I know you said that there was 2 tow companies called, but he could have given me the 2 tow companies. That wouldn't have hurt nobody on scene. The only one it did hurt was me and my livelihood.
Now, like I said, I understand your frustration.
And I mean, I'm going to go take the man that waved me on into civil court and everything. But I mean, that's where I want it to end. I want accountability. I would like to be reimbursed the tow bill for those days that I didn't know where my vehicle was. And that's really all I'm asking is an apology and for y'all for some accountability. That's really all I want at the end of the day.
Well, I'll look into it as soon as I get back.
All right. And I appreciate it.
All right.
Like I said, my number is